Josh, another thing that you see regularly in your practice is the famous successor in interest issues. And if you don't mind, quick explanation of what that actually means, and some of the issues specific that we have seen.
All right. So successor in interest issue means that when somebody becomes the owner of a property by operation of law, and I know that's a fancy legal term, but just means that you became the owner of the property through inheritance or something like that, or divorce, and property becomes your property now and not your prior spouse's, things like that. You're not the mortgagor. The prior owner is the mortgagor, even if they're deceased, even if they've given up title to the property. And so there's a break between the mortgagor and the owner. And you are the legitimate owner. And as the legitimate owner, you're entitled to replace the mortgagor, meaning the borrower, and become that entity so that the ownership and the mortgage situation comes together. Mortgage companies hate successor in interest because it screws up what they think their collateral is for the loan. But the good news is we don't care, because you're allowed to enforce your right as successor in interest no matter how much they whine or complain or act like pills about it. I have seen so many times people come to me and they've said, look, I've sent the death certificate. I've sent the fact that I live here. I've sent my proof that I reside here. I've done all this. And they still won't put me on the mortgage loan. And now they won't take my money. And they're putting me in foreclosure. It happens all the time. For the attorneys out there, this is really simple to fix with a request for information, because the mortgage servicers respect the attorney position. They don't necessarily pay attention to the borrower. And I don't know if that's cynical because they think they can get away with it, or because they just don't have systems in place. I have no idea. All I know is it's easily fixed by an attorney. And if you want to do it yourself as a borrower, send all communications regarding your successor in interest as a request for information. And that address is in the mortgage statement on like page 3, the small print that nobody reads. Read it, communicate with your mortgage servicer through that address, send them the death certificate, send them the other documents they ask you to send, and just keep confirming and staying on top of them. If it doesn't work, then run to a lawyer to sue.